right, welcome everybody. This is the Artist Hour on TVO. It's Jay, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton, 89.5 FM KBCC. Tonight we have Country Club. You guys heard him doing a little instrumental while we got started. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Hey, how's it going?
Cash money.
Doing great. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for bringing your instruments on such short notice. We are having a couple of technical difficulties, so we're not going to be able to play live music. Music tracks on the air tonight, but we'll get that fixed as soon as we can.
Right on. Yeah, we're happy to be here, man.
Yeah.
Happy you guys are here too. So let's get started. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? How do you guys want to?
Well, we're Country Club. My name's Gilbert. I play guitar and I sing.
My name's Jacob. I play guitar and sing.
My name is Ben, and I play keys and don't do anything else.
You play percussion sometimes.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I forgot
Sweet,
about that.
Yeah.
sweet. So where are you guys from?
We're from Manteca. Well, one of us is from Manteca. I'm from Stockton. We're just from the 209.
Yeah.
I guess
Cool.
based out of Manteca.
All right, cool. Are there any Manteca bands, solely Manteca bands that people should be on the lookout for?
Warren Cap Kid.
Yeah.
Warren Cap Kid.
definitely.
Warren Cap
They're-
Kid
they're
is
really good.
definitely one
Yeah.
of the hottest bands out here right now.
Yeah, they're really good. So when did you guys get started? Is this your original formation?
This actually, yeah, we've had the same lineup. Two of us aren't here. Our bassist David is working right now, and
Okay.
Brandon, our drummer, has the flu.
Okay.
So
that
he's
happened. Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, he's been bedridden for a couple of days. But yeah, we've had the same lineup. 5 of us. We had an additional keyboard player for a while.
So you guys had 2 keyboardists?
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was fun.
it was really it was really fun trying to figure out how to pack us all
Well,
into.
I'm sure it added a lot of like cool textures and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Robert's a really cool organist.
Okay.
Is
Love
more
that,
his
man.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So when did you guys get started?
Was it
3
summer
years ago.
/ fall of 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like August, I think, of 2017 was our first show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
August 8th.
August 8th of
Yeah.
2017.
It was August 8th? No,
Yeah.
it was August 10th. At the
Yeah.
Mexican restaurant in Salida.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. You guys want to tell me about that show? How did that go? How did you guys get on the show? Stuff like that.
We had kind of been doing shows for a minute. We didn't have Country Club wasn't really the name yet. We were doing a solo project of mine, and
What was the name of that project?
it was just Gilbert Franco.
Okay.
Jacob wasn't actually in the band. I played guitar and sang, and then our bassist David played guitar and he played bass.
Oh yeah.
And it was a train wreck. It was a nightmare. Like I'd never really bothered to teach anyone any of the songs. We just kind of winged it every time we played.
Mm-hmm.
And so that set, I think we were just all really drunk, and we were just kind of like passing the instruments off to each other, switching it up, and
Oh yeah.
we were in this cute little Mexican restaurant in Salida.
That's cool.
And a friend of mine from high school just kind of hit me up and was like, if you guys want to do a show here, and we thought it'd be cool. So that was our first Country Club show, and brought out some really cool bands from Sacramento for that, and it was just a good time. And I think from that moment we were just like, yeah, we can do something with this. And then we had a big after party, and
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
yeah.
So how did you guys keep that momentum going? Did you guys go out and start hitting people up for shows? Did you guys start getting offers for shows? How did it keep going?
Well, I didn't know how to go about like booking venues or anything like that. A lot of the shows I went to, up until starting to like perform, were DIY garages, backyards, living rooms, mostly at a Modesto, the old Shire House,
Oh,
and
nice.
stuff like that. And I actually played at the Shire House a few years back in another band. And so the first thing we did, I guess, when we started the band was we just started playing shows in our garage. We had a really neat, we do have a really neat house, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and the neighbors are really cool, and we just would jam out in the garage all night with like different bands from the area or from Sacramento area. We had a lot of friends, and Did a couple of really, really rad shows in the garage before it started to get out of hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened?
There's broken stuff and
Just partying
littering
too hard.
and yeah.
For like a mile.
Waking up and
house.
waking up and there's just a bunch of people like sleeping on the living room floor or something.
That's
And,
where you take
clean
pictures
up.
of everybody and then
Yeah.
you post them on
And-
the wall.
and
Like,
Jacob's-
this is gonna be you.
yeah,
we
and Jacob's
should've.
mom lives there
Oh,
there
yeah?
too. So
Yeah.
she was gone like most of the week, working out of town, and she'd come back and like the house would be thrashed, and she just could not stand it.
Right.
So eventually we just kind of decided, hey, we're kind of done doing shows at the house.
That's where we still practice,
But
though.
Yeah.
by that point, we started meeting people and building connections at like different little places in the area
Mhm.
and in Sacramento, and it's been neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many shows would you say you've played since your first show?
Oh man.
I can't
I don't
even count
know.
past like
Somewhere,
Yeah,
some,
that's good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere
That's a good
between
sign.
somewhere between 40 and 50 probably.
Yeah, that's good.
We've
awesome.
played
Good for you guys.
for a minute. We kind of just go in like spurts. We'll play like every weekend for 2 months, and then we'll take like 3 weeks off, and then we'll get right back into it.
Right.
We just love playing.
You guys
Yeah,
get itchy.
it's the best thing.
Like after
Yeah.
when you take that break.
Yeah, because we'll jam at the house, whether we're playing a show or not. We'll be jamming, and we'll still be like, man, this isn't enough. We got to go out and play a show and hang out with our friends. You know, we just
Mhm.
love seeing the same people at shows, and
It's really fun.
yeah, and just playing with other bands and stuff. It's just always good vibes all around. So we
That's
try
awesome.
Try to do it as much as we can.
That's cool. I had a question and now it escaped my head, so I'm gonna move on. How did you, Gilbert, get started with the guitar?
My dad played guitar. I didn't know that though for like a few years. Like I didn't figure that out until I was probably 5 or 6 years old. That my dad was playing guitar in the church that I grew up in, and it just excited me. So started learning guitar. My dad was pretty busy guy, so he just gave me like books to read about guitar and learned chord arrangements, learned songs I liked, and
That's really cool. So you started with a method book?
yeah.
That's
It was
awesome.
it was mainly just a it was cool. They would have like the chord diagram, and then they would have a picture of someone like actually playing the chord like with their
Right.
hand. It was really neat.
Did you go along with recordings or was it just...
I would think of a song I really liked. Like when I was younger, I was really into like Brand New.
Oh man,
And,
I love Brand
Yeah,
New.
Death Cab for Cutie was
Yeah,
a big
bro.
one. Just that whole era, Modest Mouse and all that stuff. My aunt was really putting me onto that stuff when I was younger. So I was learning songs like "Okay, I Believe You."
But my Tommy Gun Down.
Yeah, or just stuff like that. And then eventually I started kind of just arranging the chords differently and writing little tunes.
Right. So I have a song that, fun fact, it's the same chords and it's in Me vs. Maradona vs. Elvis.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
It's not the same
Alright.
order, but you know, I was like, oh, that chord sounds sick, you know, and then like you just start adding stuff to it, making it your
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
Right on.
Great, good composers borrow, great composers steal is what I heard.
Oh yeah, everything's a remix,
Exactly.
right, Ben?
Exactly. There's a TED Talk out there. Watch that. It's good stuff.
Yeah, by who?
I don't know. It's just a TED Talk that I watched in like high school and like my
I had to
think
watch.
it was like
I had to watch it in video production.
Yeah, it was video production.
Yeah.
No, I had multimedia, but it was the same teacher.
Yeah, everything is a remix.
Everything's a remix. It really is. Really think about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I've heard everything's been done before.
Yeah.
You know, it's about pretty much the same thing.
Beatles
Yeah.
did it all.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Hey, Eric Clapton is my favorite Beatle.
Aw.
So let's move on down the line. How did you get started? You said you play bass,
I play guitar.
guitar.
Our bass player is at work
Oh,
right
that's
now.
right. That's right. I'm sorry. How did you get started?
I don't know. I stopped playing sports my 8th grade year.
What did
I was
you
about-
used to play?
Basketball, baseball, and football all year along. And I was about to go in my high school in 9th grade, and I just picked up a guitar in the summertime and learned my first song in like 3 days from YouTube, and just kept playing, and ever since then.
That's awesome. There's so much to learn from YouTube, and like, it doesn't get enough credit, with just how much free education there is on YouTube. You know, you can learn a lot. What were some of the first songs you learned to play, if you remember?
A lot of the Beatles songs. My mom had a book that just had every single Beatles song that you
Nice.
could think of, had all the chords and the notes, and I just learned a lot of those.
That's cool.
Mm-mm.
How about you?
I played violin in like 4th and 5th grade.
Nice.
Just so I could get out in
Eagles,
math class.
Eagles, looking
Yeah,
at the
hot cross
ants.
buns, all that good stuff.
Can I just say it?
What?
It's a fun fact. Ben actually didn't know how to play the keyboard when he joined the band.
It's a lie.
Nice.
It's a lie.
He kind of knew.
I was just no. I played the wrong chord. I played a D instead of an A.
He played the wrong
and
chords
he
a
just
lot.
deleted me.
Oh, I do that all the time.
But Ben's actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Actually, I was hearing a little bit.
I just
don't-
love
don't let
telling,
me
I just
fool you.
I just love telling that story.
I love the rebuttal. It's great. But yeah, I played violin in 4th and 5th grade to get out of math class because I just hated math. It was just boring. It was, it's math.
Right.
Who likes math?
Some people do.
Yeah. Well, Gilbert likes math.
I like
Fun
math.
fact.
Math's
Yeah.
cool.
I like it when I get it. I don't like it when I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Math
just-
is a really cool thing.
Have you guys ever seen that Donald Duck thing where he goes into like math land or math magic land or something like that?
Huh. I don't know.
No?
I wish I.
It's
sounds
super cool.
tight.
If anybody's got Disney Plus out there,
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
it's lit.
Pretty
We'll
sure
check
they have
it out.
it.
We'll check it out tonight.
Shout out
Disney
Matthew
Plus
Perez.
for the free.
Yeah.
yeah. So, do you guys want to go ahead and play a song?
Yeah.
All right. What are we listening to?
Well, we just released a new song last week.
All right.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music, all that good stuff. It's called Gemini.
All right.
Yeah. So
How
we're-
can people find that? Just search Country Club on.
Yeah. Yeah, if
um,
you search Country Club Gemini into pretty much anywhere,
All
you'll,
right.
you'll find it.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Let's hear it.
All right. Oh, baby, don't gotta tell you what you're worth. I'll go through hell so you won't hurt. Oh, honey, it ain't no lie that we're in love. You are a goddess from above, my Aphrodite in the flesh. I'm in love with you. Oh, I'm in love with you. Come on, let's get messy. It's alright because we're young and in love. Oh, darling, out on a walk along the trees. Your body brings me to my knees. Oh, oh, sweetheart, you nature-saving Gemini. You are the apple of my eye. And now I'm always wanting more. I'm in love with you. Oh, yeah. I'm in love with you. Come on, let's get messy. It's alright because we're young and in love. Come on, let's get messy. It's alright because we're young and in love.
Wow.
Cool.
That was really, really cool. I like that.
I think it's the first time we ever tried to play that.
That's the first time I ever
Yeah.
sang that, actually.
Wow.
It's the first time I've ever actually played it on keys.
It sounds really good. It sounds really well put together. So
Thank you.
Very, very good job.
Thank you.
How did that song come about?
It's
Without giving
Yeah.
names.
awful.
No
it's
proper
awfully
nouns.
embarrassing. I don't think they're listening. They're
Yeah.
pretty far away, so it doesn't matter. I went on a date with a really awesome girl who was a Gemini. We went on a picnic. It was beautiful. We got to walk by the river, and it just really I guess stuck with me. So I wrote a song about it probably that day, and thought it was cool. So we actually decided to run with it.
That's
Yeah.
how a lot of his songs come about.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
about girls. He'll have just like see a random girl and write a song about her.
I feel it.
It's
I
a
do
bad
that
habit.
a lot.
It works out for us though.
No, yeah. I mean, it's as long as you can, you're not doing anything illegal. I don't think you know what I mean. So
We never do anything illegal.
You
so-
can-
Never.
you can put you can put your thought about whoever you want in a song. That's not illegal yet.
Yeah.
You know. So do you guys have shows coming up?
Yeah, we're playing in San Francisco
Ooh,
this
nice.
this upcoming Wednesday. We're playing at the Milk Bar over on Haight Street. It's a 21 over show. I think it's like,
Nice.
I don't know what the door entry admission thing is, but we're going on like 8 o'clock. It'll be pretty cool. We played there a couple of times. We recorded a live EP there a couple months ago, and yeah, we'll be there Wednesday. And then after that, we're going to take a few weeks off, but we have our third annual Pisces party coming up. March
Oh, yeah.
March
What's
14th.
a Pisces party.
Well, Jacob and I are Pisces.
All right.
He's March 4th. I'm March 14th, and so every year we
Nice.
throw a big birthday party for ourselves, and all the Pisces get in free, and
That's really cool,
yeah,
dude.
and it's always a lot of fun. And so this is gonna be our third one, and we're pretty stoked about it. We're gonna do this one in Lathrop in a garage,
Hey.
and it's gonna be big and bad. And
I love Lathrop.
yeah, I'm stoked for that. And then I guess we'll see. Oh, we're also playing in Sacramento
Hey.
April 7th, I think, with a really cool band from Seattle called O Rose over at the Holy Diver. So we're pretty excited for that as well.
Nice.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
Diver's a really cool venue.
Yeah, I love it there.
Yeah. Awesome. So you guys said you just put this song out,
Yeah.
Gemini, on SoundCloud?
It's on Spotify. It's everywhere.
All
Yeah.
platforms.
It's it's on
Tidal.
It's on Tidal even.
I'm on
everything.
Tidal too, dude.
All that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
even know it existed
Lossless
until they're
audio
like,
quality, am I
bro,
right?
what? And then Deezer too. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of that one?
Yeah.
Never had it until they're
it's-
like, hey,
it's
you're
up
on
there
Deezer.
too. Yeah.
Shout out DistroKid.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's doing pretty well. We put it out on Valentine's Day. We thought a love song would be fitting,
That's sick.
and it's people are listening to it, so that makes us happy.
That's a good idea. I'm actually gonna ask you guys to well, I'll find it, but we have a playlist on Spotify for past guests of the
Oh,
show,
okay.
Alright.
and so I'll put you guys on there and
Right
put you
on.
guys on that
Alright.
rotation.
Sounds
Sweet
good.
deal.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to tell me a little bit about the recording process, where you guys recorded,
Oh, yeah.
how
Yeah.
any cool
Uncle
anecdotes
Joey.
during the recording process, any crazy background noise stories?
Oh, yeah.
There
had
was
some
actually
fun.
somebody.
Actually,
The whole thing altogether, I feel like, is just kind of a big weird story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because we were just recording in our house for a long time.
Trying to at least.
Trying to,
Yeah.
not doing a very good job. It was just a lot of drinking and playing
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto and not doing anything.
That's
I
how
mean-
all records are coming.
Yeah, can you blame us?
But
though?
we had all these
Oh.
songs for a really long time. We've been writing them, over the course of the last 2.5 years. So we did last year's Pisces party, and there was a portion of our set where Ben crowd surfed in this tiny little
yeah.
garage, and it was just insane. The pictures, the videos are all so nuts.
Yeah, it was
And
awesome.
and I guess a recording engineer in the San Francisco area who is from Manteca saw the video on Instagram somehow. I think he was just surfing for local talent.
Yeah.
And he stumbled across the video. He thought it was really neat, so he hit up my drummer.
No way, dude.
And yeah, and
That happens,
my
huh?
drummer, we were all partying at his house, and my drummer's like, "Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. Like, this guy hit me up." So, got in contact with him, and we went and checked the space out.
Oh,
This
beautiful.
big, beautiful recording studio / vacation home in Stinson Beach.
Where at? What's it called?
It's called the Panoramic House.
Panoramic House.
It's pretty off the grid, and it was a really just beautiful experience. The place was like a Victorian castle. It
You
was
could see the
Yeah.
beach from
you
the
could see the
recording,
beach
the live
from
recordings.
the live room.
Yeah,
It was
beautiful.
and so
the whole lagoon. Oh,
it
it's
costed us
That's
a
sick.
costed us a pretty penny to make it work, but we
It's worth
you know,
it.
we played as many shows as we could, and we people were even donating to us. And
Yeah, honestly,
cool.
shout
Yeah.
out the local scene. They really
shout out to
Yeah.
shout out to Stockton especially, because that's where a lot of the shows were happening. We're
People
right here.
show up out here, dude.
They really do.
Yeah.
People really, like, if you're doing something that people like, they're gonna show up and they're gonna let you know.
Yeah, we've got the sickest scene out here. We really do. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really tight out here.
Yeah.
So
It was
you
worth
guys
it.
stayed out there.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
We did
You guys
4
get
days,
homesick?
right?
4 days out there. Yeah, we drove up. It was the band plus our friend Andy, who did photo video stuff for us the whole
Yeah,
time.
you have to bring somebody to do that.
Yeah,
if you're
Andy's
gonna be
the
going
man.
out there.
Andy did our music video. Andy's just he's a great guy.
The documentary.
The documentary that's
Nice.
yet
So
to be released.
you have a videographer on retainer,
Yeah,
pretty much. You
pretty
want to
much.
shout out his contact info, his
Shout
Instagram,
out
or
Andy Sanchez. I think it's Andy San _37.
Cool.
There's an underscore somewhere in there.
There's an
yeah.
underscore somewhere in there,
All right.
but yeah,
If people look up Andy Sanchez, they'll be able to.
they'll be
Oh,
able to
yeah.
find
All
him.
right,
yeah.
cool.
He's a god
Yeah,
with the
he
camera.
really came through, and he had a good time with us, and it was cool, man. We just stayed out there for a few days. I think like half of us went back down to San Francisco after the first night and went and saw King Gizzard perform, and
Nice.
then came back, and we just did 3 days of just
12-hour days.
12-hour
days, just
days?
packing
Wow.
out. We did most of the record live. We just
Yeah.
kind of went in, and we all stood together and played the tracks probably 3 or 4 times
Mhm.
each, and then went down into the control room and did any overdubs we needed to do.
Right.
Mhm.
And then a few weeks later, we went to another studio in Oakland to finish up the job. I did some vocal stuff, and
Yeah.
it was fun. It happened like almost like so naturally that it kind of like caught us off guard a little bit. Like the whole thing, you know, getting this guy reaching out to us,
Mhm.
and then it all just happened. And in 4 days, we pounded out a 10-track album, and it was just all felt right, you know.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So, what was this person's motivation for reaching out to you guys? Did they stand to gain anything out of reaching out to you guys?
I mean, I would assume, most definitely that
Like, did he sign you guys to a deal or anything like that?
No,
or
no,
It
we-
was just kind of like, I like these guys. Let me put them out.
we
Yeah.
didn't sign anything. There was talk about us signing a producer's agreement or something. It just had more to do with we were needing to put more money into this project, and we weren't sure we were going to
mastering
have
and
it,
stuff.
and so
Right.
he was going to kind of help us out financially. But I mean, I think he just really like had like faith in us, I guess, you know,
Right.
and
Yeah.
just really wanted to help us make a great record because he thought that it could do well.
Oh yeah.
And that was more than enough motivation for us
No,
to just
dude, I mean, that's gotta feel really good. You know,
Yeah.
for somebody to come out and be like, you know what? Let me throw you some money and
Yeah.
like help you out. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah,
put
that's
you
cool.
out there.
yeah, he's been a huge help, and he's
Yeah,
honestly
he's
even
the
out
man. He
even
hooked it
outside
up.
of the recording and everything, he's also like reaching out to labels for us. He's, you know, he's
Wow.
always ready to answer the phone if we have like questions or even just to goof off. Like, he's become honestly like a pretty cool friend of ours. He's our Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He hates us calling him.
Shout
that,
out
but
Joe
he's Uncle
Finocchio
Nice.
at La Drone on Instagram. Hit him up if you want to get a really good record
I had
done.
a friend that had a last name.
Yeah.
Finocchio?
Yeah.
Really?
From
Yeah.
Modesto.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're related.
Yeah,
I wonder. I mean,
how
it's
many
not
Finocchios
it's
you
not
know?
a common last name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, was that your first studio
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
experience?
Yeah.
Have you guys done? Well, you said you were trying to record on your own.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was it started off really just me not wanting to collaborate with anyone, so I like was doing all of the demos myself.
I
and
feel it. I feel that hard.
Just cooped up in my room. But once we kind of like, I think the first thing we like really tried to record together was the "Please Don't Go" single.
Yeah.
And it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, it
Sounds pretty
It
good.
never really got mastered. It's
yeah,
super quiet.
There's a lot of things we would have done differently had we known.
Hindsight.
But like we had a couple of really good recordings, and even now like we've been recording stuff since we recorded the album, and just
Right.
little demos and stuff, and we're kind of getting a better handle on it. I'd like to self-record something
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. It'd be fun stuff.
and actually put it out. Besides,
Do any of you guys have experience with digital audio workstations and stuff like that?
you're as close as it gets, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
I mean, so does
software
Gilbert,
and
but-
stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, well yeah, I did
Yeah.
I did sound for my mom's church.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
no
a long
way.
time. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's how I got into sound too. Was doing it at my church, but it was only like vocals. It was like really like conservative. There was no instruments, so it was
I
really
sing for
boring.
a choir, so I
yeah.
get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how many opportunities the church can bring you. You know, like things
Yeah.
that you
It's
won't.
interesting.
Things that you won't. You know, I'm not a religious person at all,
Uh-huh.
but it's crazy how many opportunities it really does provide you from an early age. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's just experience. Because
Yeah,
then the
true.
next time you show up somewhere, you're like, does anybody know how to run a soundboard?
Yeah.
I
yeah,
do.
hey, I
I
do.
used to do it for my church. You know.
Yeah, for real.
So
Me.
in that sense, it's really cool.
Yeah.
What was I gonna ask you guys? Where can people find your music? You said Spotify, SoundCloud, and that's what it was. How did you guys make the decision between a single or a full EP? Or LP?
Well, I mean, the first single we put out, we just put it out because we thought that the band was over.
Yeah.
Like we had kind of broken up the band for personal reasons,
Yeah.
and so we put out a single just to kind of as like a farewell, and then we were like, hey, wait a minute, we actually really like playing shows too much.
Yeah,
to
we
give
had
this
some
up.
Right.
So
We tried.
yeah.
breaking
So
up,
then
it just didn't work.
it was just kind of like
That's cool. That's
after
awesome.
that, we waited a while to record anything, and then we got our this engineer in San Francisco at a show we were playing. He like offered to record our set for like $40. So he recorded our set, and then Ben mixed it up, and we didn't like how all the songs came out. We had like 6 tracks out of like 13 or 14 that we played, and we decided to just make a little live EP out of those, and then
Yeah, we were talking about recording the album, so a couple of the tracks we were saving it for the actual album.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
kind of like a
Don't want to
teaser.
give 'em too
and
much.
so then when we went in with the whole idea for recording, like doing like a studio recording, Joe, the first thing he said was like, okay, how many songs are you gonna do, and like, make sure you have them down, on paper, and exactly what you want to do. And so it was like it was a very conceptual piece for us to do like a 10-track album and just release singles to build it up.
That's awesome. How what was the response like? Did you guys see an incremental response, for example, from the first one, then the second one had some more traction, and then finally the EP?
Yeah,
I think Fools has had the most, right?
Fool, but that's
Well,
not even.
that's yours. But
Well, yeah, because we had like when we did Please Don't Go, it did pretty well, like right away,
Yeah.
I think. And the EP, the live EP was whatever. That was just because people knew that the record was coming out,
Yeah.
that we hadn't recorded yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like more recently the like traction's been pretty. It's been pretty wild. We released a little demo on my personal SoundCloud
Yeah.
called Fool, and in August I think, and it's
Mhm.
it's at like 18,000 plays
Dang.
on SoundCloud. And please don't, or Gemini's been up for 6 days now, and it's well over 2,000 I think in total. It's just it's just kind of all picking up right now, I feel like,
That's
in
awesome.
the recent months.
How much does live performance, crowd response, play into what you guys record?
Um,
Because I'm sure there's songs that you haven't recorded, or
Oh, yeah.
or do you guys record everything? You guys
there's some stuff we haven't really recorded yet. I guess how people react, because we make a habit of playing like little jams here and there.
Mhm.
Open
open mics.
Yeah, not really open mics, but like when we do shows, as a warm up or to sound check, we'll play like a song that we've never played before,
Right.
or and then we'll see how people like it, and if people are really into it, then we'll just start really locking it down, making
Right.
it good, and then talk about recording it.
I'm sorry, there's a little buzzing, and I don't know what it is. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, and like majority of our like original recordings, we have the same buzz in all of our stuff because our interface would like glitch all the time.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're used to it.
We're very tacky
Oh, yeah.
people
Well,
personally.
it's radio.
Right.
If it doesn't have a little bit of white now.
Oh yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
it's like it's
Just
almost
how it-
like there's a fifth person in the room.
Yeah,
The fifth kind.
The fifth kind.
Yeah.
Well, there might be. Just
Yeah.
be cool.
I really
be
hope
cool,
so.
everybody. Do you guys want to go ahead and do one more song?
Do one more, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just play Fool then.
Alright.
Why not?
Do it. So
Alright.
this is Full by Country Club. You guys can hear this on Spotify.
It's on. This one is
on your personal
it's,
SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's exclusively on Gilbert Franco's SoundCloud.
Exclusively. This is
All right.
Fool.
Ready? Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I'm in love. Maybe I'm just drunk. Maybe I just wanna hold you all night long. All night long. No, I'm not the only boy who's written you a song. I would love to be your fool. I'll fool you all night long. All night long.
Nice.
All right.
That sounds really cool. That is full.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what's next for you guys? I like to leave that question
Well,
open-ended
great
like
question.
that. Now get
We,
to thinking and quick.
Yeah. Well, the single's out.
Yeah.
We hope people are digging it. We got a music video out for a song called Kendra. Hope people are liking that as well.
Oh dang! What's your
Um,
YouTube channel?
Country Club.
Country
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah. Country
Nice.
Club Kendra. Shot by Andy Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Edited and directed by Andy Sanchez as well.
Awesome.
And I guess what's next for us? March. We're officially announcing it. March 8th.
Yeah.
Our debut studio LP Cowboy Colt will be
Ooh,
out.
Cowboy Colt.
Yeah.
I like that.
March 8th, and we'll have cassette tapes made. We'll have
Nice.
all the goodies. Yeah, we're really excited. And we'll actually our album release party will also be the Pisces party, which is March 14th.
Okay.
Out in Lathrop.
I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking, where do you guys want to give out the info or?
I can't yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if people want to know, they can follow us on Instagram. We're
Definitely.
@_country888club_. Just look
Nice.
up Country Club and you'll find us.
Where did the name Cowboy Cult come from?
Cowboy Colt was like a variation of Country Club. It It was based on a dream that I had where there were a bunch of it was like cowboy bandits in like the Wild West, and they were all like blinged out. You know, they had like
What?
all the nicest stuff, and but they were cowboys and they were gross. You know, they rode horses and drank and they reeked all the time, but they were always
But they were
swagged
dripping.
out. You know, and they
Dripping.
go out in the mountains in search of gold or riches or something, and they meet all of these nature women who live in the trees, and these women are basically trying to like seduce and destroy these men, and the whole album or the whole dream was just kind of this like ongoing feud between these crazy blinged out cowboy bandits and these nature women.
We talked about making a movie.
We talked about
I was
making a
just
movie
gonna
about
ask
it.
you, bro. That sounds like it's big. You gotta get Andy.
And
Yeah, and you gotta get him to
definitely.
shoot that.
Yeah.
Some claymation or
we gotta
something.
we'll get a few people in on that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Some
Yeah.
claymation would be cool.
Do
We
it.
talked about
Bro,
doing a claymation
do a whole
video.
soundtrack.
I want to
for it.
be a little what was it? Forest fairy.
Hey,
Forest
you
fairy.
got the beard. You
The
got
tree,
beard.
the
Dude,
tree
I
nymphs.
will use all that glitter. You know that glitter stuff people are putting on their beards now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of flowers.
It's a
You know.
flex. That's really a flex.
Yeah, but that's usually the fun little story I tell people. I had a weird dream, and that's kind of
Yeah.
that was the cowboy cult.
Yeah,
That's.
baby.
We'd always tell people when I would throw shows at my house, and we'd be like, "You want to join our cult?"
Yeah,
Right.
And that,
I
we'd
used
always
to-
just talk about that.
I used to cut
Yeah.
off pieces of my hair and give it to people at parties.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as like a gift.
Can't
like,
confirm.
like I would just
That's
ask.
gangster.
I'd ask people. You
Some
wanna be
people
in my
get
cult?
freaked out.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a power move, though.
They'd be like,
One
"Are you
guy-
just pulling a knife
Yeah,
on me?"
one guy flipped out. We had a house party at our place.
Oh,
and
he was probably just looking for
he-
some trouble.
Yeah, he tripped because I took out a knife and I
Yeah.
cut a piece of my hair off and I handed it to him. He's like, "Don't be pulling a knife on me, man." I was like, "Get out of my kitchen.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
go
bro.
home if you're gonna be weird about it. Dude. Like, I'm trying to be nice."
I'm giving you a piece of me, bro.
Yeah,
I'm giving
yeah.
you something
My
that
DNA.
came from me.
Yeah.
There's
You could throw this on a murder scene, and I'd go to jail for you,
For
bro.
real.
yeah,
There's hecka Gilbert clones out there somewhere.
yeah. There's a
One
bunch
day.
of there's a bunch of people putting hexes on me all over
Yeah.
the
Dude.
209.
He's hexed up.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Geeked up.
So what's Country Club's dream? I love these open-ended questions.
Country club's dream. I guess to like
Do this for a job.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just if I can go the rest of my life writing songs and playing shows and partying and not having to go work a day job, I'm
Yeah.
cool. I don't even have to be like rich or famous.
Yeah,
I'd
even if I
prefer
had the
not to
same
be
salary
famous
now,
because I feel like it
I'd
would
be cool with it.
probably be pretty scary. But
Oh yeah.
that'd be cool too. I mean, we just wanna keep making music, and make a job, like a career out of it. You know.
Right.
And that's more than enough for us, just to be able to wake up in the morning and my job is just to play guitar.
Cool. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you need to make that happen?
We need people to stream our music.
Yeah.
Buy our merch.
Spotify, Tidal,
Spotify,
Deezer,
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yes.
Where?
Everywhere you can imagine.
Come to shows, buy shirts.
Come to
and
shows, yeah.
Buy tapes when we
come
when
to
we
shows.
press them.
Just meet us. Come
Yeah,
say hi to us.
Come say what's up.
You
Buy
know,
us drinks.
we're nice people. Buy us drinks.
Oh,
Let
we
us
love
buy you
drinks.
drinks. Whatever, you know. Like we
Yeah.
just want to meet people, make friends, make music.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all love.
But I mean more on a career wise, or I guess in a career way, what would you guys need in order to be able to accomplish making your life your music? Would it be better distribution? Would it be maybe professional management?
Oh, yeah. All of
you
the
know what I
above.
mean?
Yeah.
All of
What
the
do you
above.
feel
Yeah, it
is
is.
your most immediate
we,
need?
we could
as
definitely use a manager. That would be cool because right now we're all just kind of co-managing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With me being the mean guy that yells at everyone and
Yeah.
wants to be in control.
And then we all yell back at him.
Somebody
It's
has
fun.
to. Somebody
Yeah.
has to do
I have
that.
A lot
I
of
have I have a
yelling.
bad habit because I'm the youngest guy in the band, and so I feel like I gotta kind of like flex my
You gotta
my
make up for it.
leadership.
It's always on
Um,
flex mode at that.
But yeah, I mean, like manager, that's something we'll kind of talk about more, I guess, down the line when we
Yeah.
have money for that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's another
also
thing.
like we're kind of hoping a label comes our way either before the record drops or
Mhm.
maybe because the record.
Yeah.
We're really, it'd be great to sign a contract and
Or at least
tour,
a distribution deal
you know,
or
even
something.
a distribution, even
Yeah.
even if they'll pay us to make vinyls or something like
Yeah.
that's.
That would be
Pay for
legit.
studio
Yeah,
time
it'd be cool.
awesome.
It'd be cool to just get involved with people that have more groundswell in the music industry,
Mhm.
and we're hoping that kind of sorts itself out as we go.
Have you guys thought about starting your own label?
We have, yeah.
we've talked
That's
about
what we're
it.
gonna release the album off.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
someone picks it up.
Right.
Yeah. If someone doesn't, they have 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They have 3 weeks.
They have
to sign
3
us.
weeks.
Otherwise,
So far, we're
Get
gonna
on
do
it,
it
boys.
ourselves.
yeah,
Right.
888 records.
Yeah.
888.
That's cool. How do you guys, or have you guys chopped it around anywhere? Have you taken it, or have you, I guess formally presented it as, hey guys, look, have you guys approached labels?
Yeah, I have.
And how does that kind of work for people who are trying to do that same thing?
I've approached a number of labels. I just thought about bands I liked and I hit their labels up.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, you can just go on their website and they'll give you like an email of demo
Right.
submissions, and they do point out that like they get a lot of submissions. So
Right.
They might get back to you, might not. So it's one of those. Just I've done it a handful of times, and I know that Joe, our engineer, as well as some of his friends, who like his friend who runs the studio that we recorded in, he's also like showing it off to people, I guess, trying to help us pick up some kind of deal, or at least just generate a little more attention in the eyes of the higher ups.
Right. So this might be a tough one, and I don't mean any like ill intention by it at all.
Yeah.
But being that labels do tell you that they get a lot of product sent to them,
Mm-hmm.
what makes you guys stand out?
I think you can. I guess I can't like completely, because it's subjective to, I guess, everyone else's
Mhm.
opinion.
Yeah.
But you can feel like that. I feel like you can really feel the energy in our music, whether it's live or when it's recorded, it's live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can. There's a strong presence, I think, with our music that resonates with a lot of people. It's overwhelming love, but it's also overwhelming pain and overwhelming joy. Like we try to like really bring the most we can out of ourselves and project it into our instruments and into our I guess personas.
Mhm.
It just, what stands out, I think, for us also is that I don't think very many people sound like us. I think we maybe sound like a mashup of, you can tell what our influences are.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh,
You
can I
know?
throw names out?
Yeah.
The Strokes.
Strokes, I like
yeah.
the Strokes.
All right, for sure. That's one that I picked up for sure. I was like, oh,
The
especially in
strip-
your voice. I
the
was like,
strip-
all right.
oh, thank you.
Arctic
Julian
Monkeys,
thought
maybe.
This is Julian
I,
right here, bro.
I like
Yeah, I know, right?
I like Alex Turner a lot. I don't like all of Arctic Monkeys' music, but
Right.
I respect his songwriting abilities
Mhm.
and his talent. He's a very good singer. Yeah, we're big Doors fans.
Oh,
Doors
yeah.
fans,
Huge.
cool. I like that.
Shout
Big
out Ray.
big OCs fans.
Huge.
We couldn't play any of the tough ones tonight because
Mhm.
we just have our
Yeah.
acoustic stuff.
even
But
have
Yeah,
my
which
sense.
by the way, again, thank you guys so much for
No
making the
problem.
run for those
Yeah,
for those instruments.
yeah,
what we
it worked. Yeah, it worked
Yeah.
out. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, why don't I'd rather play than
Mm.
not.
You know, for a while we had the same issue where we couldn't play music on the air, and it really worked out for. There was it was kind of a blessing in disguise because everybody who came in would play live. That was
Mhm.
the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
For a minute, Now, once we get this fixed, and what we've been doing is having a mix of both. You can play a live song, or we can play your song on the air.
Yeah.
But there's something about the live performance experience, especially in such an intimate little place like
Mhm.
where it's like it's a booth.
Yeah.
That just makes it so much cooler, and it makes it distinct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've had 6 years today in here.
Oh,
And
wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so
Right on.
if you know them, they're a big band. There's like 5 of them,
Yeah.
and they were all in here, and they
Oh,
were
man.
playing. You know what I mean?
That sounds cool.
And that was
Yeah.
great. So if anybody missed that episode, you guys should go check it out on
Yeah,
Facebook,
definitely.
on YouTube.
Sounds pretty dope.
We're getting ready to wrap up. Do you guys have another song you want to play?
Yeah.
We could do a quick one.
Let's do Please Don't Go.
Do Please Don't Go or do?
Yeah.
All right.
Aw.
And you don't have to
'Cause we have it
necessarily
on
play it
Spotify.
any faster or anything. We're just
We can. Yeah.
Let's just do the slow version,
Mm.
like the original one.
And for those of you who are just joining in, this is TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. You are listening to the Artist Hour every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Honey, are you here? Honey, are you there? I wanna see your face. I wanna touch your hair. So honey, please come soon, or I'll be missing you. And I'll say, please don't go. Please don't go. Honey, are you near? Honey, are you far? I'm thinking of the moon, driving in your car. So honey, call my name, and I'll be on my way. And I'll say, please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
What was that called?
Please don't go.
Please don't go on TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. With us tonight is Country Club. You guys want to give us your contact information so people can find you on the interwebs?
Yeah. As of now, it's just Instagram is the only way to reach us, really. And that's at _country 888 club _.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's a little
Sweet. Sweet. Give me one more time your upcoming shows.
We got February 26th at the Milk Bar in San Francisco. We have March 14th at a house in Lathrop, and we have April 7th at the Holy Diver in Sacramento.
All right. As far as myself goes, I'm going to plug my shows in. I have a show on the 28th. That's here in Stockton at Sweetball Cafe on 5634 North Pershing. That's with Mudville Massacre. I don't know if you guys know them. They're
Sounds familiar.
They're a two-piece, like acoustic punk female band.
I've heard of them
Yeah,
before.
they're really cool. And then That's Rude. I don't know if you guys saw them, but they're really cool. They're not rude at all. And then myself is gonna be. It's the first time I'm being billed as Brightside Music. I changed my name from the Bright Side of Suicide to Brightside Music. So it's a bit more of a more positive approach.
Yeah.
And then the next night on Leap Year Night, the 29th of February, I'm gonna be playing live at the MoCon.
At the MoCon.
Yeah. I haven't played there yet.
We did a
Have you guys-
really cool show there.
Yeah?
We
Brain
played with a band called Brain Story from Rialto. It was
Okay.
so cool.
What can I
Yeah,
expect
place
from
is
that
cool.
spot?
It's big.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of room.
Lots of
That's
room.
awesome.
So everybody show up,
Um,
pack it.
bring-
We don't want to echo in there.
If you want
Oh, yeah.
cool lights, bring cool lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's pretty dim in there without
Yeah.
the lights on.
Okay.
The owner's a super cool
no,
guy.
Yeah, the owner's also
Awesome.
he's a really, really awesome guy.
Cool.
Really educated
Oh,
and
yeah.
really just true to the music, true to art.
Nice,
Oh, yeah.
nice. Yeah, from what I understand, that place's name is the Modesto Conservatory of
Mhm.
Music and Art or something like that,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a pretty serious name.
Oh yeah.
So that night I'll be playing again. It's on the 29th of February. That's it's gonna be with Raccoon Therapy, Majestic Music, Israel featuring Bando, Punks, Tyler LaForce, Insect Politics, Ash Bricky, Plant, Blue Willow, and this is the Bright Side of Suicide. Still, it's Bright Side Music. You know, same thing.
Yeah.
And that starts at 2 p.m. goes on until like 11, and that's only $5, and it's all ages. The one in Stockton is free and all ages. That's again on the 28th of February at Sweetbot Cafe. You guys have anything else you want to add? Stay in school.
Praise the
I
eight.
feel like I got something.
Tiger Stitches.
Oh yeah, we have Tiger Stitches show.
Oh yeah.
What's Tiger
Plug that.
I play in a digital hardcore / trance psych
Bro.
slash house band. It's a 2-piece with my drummer Brandon. We're called Tiger Stitches. We're playing March.
That's sick.
We're playing March 13th at Still Smoking in Modesto. It's gonna be
Nice.
our first performance.
It
So
goes so hard.
with everything that you just said, all I can think about is that video of the two clowns in the jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
in
love
the,
that.
Exactly.
In the
Oh,
porta
wow,
potty.
really
Porta
close.
potty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I gotta check that out. When's
Oh,
that
yeah.
again?
March 13th.
All right.
Day
Still
before
smoking,
Pisces
baby.
party.
Oh
Yeah.
snap!
It's gonna be a big one.
Sweet.
Tiger Stitches is playing the Pisces party too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, come to the Pisces party.
Yeah,
Follow
come-
us on Instagram.
That's the most
Do it.
important thing.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Again, this is the Artist Hour on TVO is Jay, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton, 89.5 FM KBCC. We will see you next week. Shout out to our host Josh, who couldn't be here, and we're out.